Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested.
Welcome to Mass Effect. This is something I wanted to do for a while, and it took me a long time to do it, mainly because there were a lot of errors. There was something I needed to take care of, like errors in the textures. I couldn't register the game, the code was not giving me access for some reason. I played with the same case. I have the case right here, just like I bought it in release. That's just so much time ago. Like the manual of instructions, yeah, like for the people that don't know this, video games used to come with a little book that told you what the game was about. They don't do that anymore. But basically, the code wasn't giving me access, the textures were super blurry, there was basically no effects, non-existent shadows, the texture was low quality or like not even there any like there were objects on the world that didn't even have a texture, they were just blank. So I fixed all of this, I managed to get all of it. I actually managed to put the 2 DLCs, which was something that I really wanted to do because I haven't played any of them. And they're free to download, they're just there on the EA forums, you can just go pick them up. And yeah, that's basically what I have a cursor here. But anyway, probably you won't completely destroy me because I forgot to get rid of this. But yeah.
Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
I already know what I want to do with my character, mainly because I already played through this many times, and I know my playstyle, okay? I'm a little bitch. I like to hit from further away as hard as possible and then run away. So of course I'm gonna be an infiltrator. But not only that, the backstory is really important. So of course, custom.
Please log in to access your profile.
And the name has a story behind it. See, before I actually decided to do Mass Effect, I was trying to fix Fallout 4. The coincidence is that I wanted to create a character outside of the story and have it come in and take the place of the protagonist, right? So his name was going to be Nate because it was an inherited name, right? He's not really the protagonist, he's just taking the place of the protagonist. And I needed a last name. So after I quit and I didn't really have anything for it, I came to Mass Effect, I started fixing it, and I realized that I have a last name, but I needed a first name. So in both Mass Effect and Fallout 4, I'm gonna have the name as Nate Shepard. Because I think it just fits. For some reason everything kind of came together at that point, so that's gonna be the name. And once, the transference fails, because of course computers haven't really gotten that good in the future, I guess.
Warning,
data corruption.
Data corruption detected.
Yeah. This is literally my life going away.
Please reconstruct.
And now I have to make up whatever bullshit I want and they will just swallow it, because that's...
Confirm pre-service
That's how it
history.
works. See, I've played through this, and I think the best one is the Spacer. Why? Because there's a lot of scenes that kind of touch you, like they give you an insight on his past. And yes, the Earthborn has some of it too, the Colonist doesn't really have that feeling to me, right? But the Spacer does kind of give you this contrast between the badass that Shepard is and the life that he was living kind of with his parents and all of that, and he didn't really have problems back then. So I think that's actually why I like it so much, because it gives you contrast to the personality.
Confirm psychological profile.
And then of course, because I'm going to play as neutral, air quotes, right? Like you can't really be neutral, but I'm gonna be a guy that kind of worries about people but also doesn't take shit from anyone. Right? So like I'm gonna try to fix problems, but still, if you don't really cooperate, I'm gonna force you to do whatever the fuck I want, and you're not getting away with just sorry, right? Punch to the face. And Yeah, sole survivor, of course.
Confirm military specialization.
Infiltrator, I already explained why.
Confirm facial identification.
And then appearance. I must have gone through this like at least 5 times, because I couldn't decide what to do with it. So in the end I just went with what I already want to do with Fallout 4. So it's, you know, like the wound, which is supposed to be on the other eye, but we don't really have a choice. Then changing the structure a little bit pale there. Complexion, that just looks like a fucking robot with a mask. That's basically how Nick Valentine looked before, you know, they dumped him. The scar is okay. The neck can't be that thick. I mean, I love thickness, but that's not... No, that's you can't be that thick, Shepard. Like, you need to be a little bit healthier than that. Around here should be okay, right? See, like, the problem with the neck is that there is no hole on the armor, right? The neck is just kind of flying above it. See, it just feels weird, whatever you do with it. Okay, so there. Just gonna kind of limit these things a little bit. Not really want him to be too, you know, too bony on the face. I do have a kind of like a long face myself, so I do enjoy that. Just having the character look like you a little bit. Just a little bit on there and there. A little bit less deep. There. Now you. Yeah, I don't really want him to be frowning all the time. Then a little bit clearer eyes. Chin height. See, the longer face is okay, but we can't really have a prominent chin. That's not how it works. So depth. Wait, I need profile for this. Okay, around there. Width, let me. There. No, it's okay. It's okay like this. Yeah. I think that this looks fine. Yeah. There, come on. There. Mouth. See, the mouth is already in the place that I needed to, just a little bit smaller. Not necessarily the mouth, the lip is already okay too, so a little bit higher. But this is just to kind of balance the chin a little bit. I need it to fit in the face a little bit better. Yeah, that's good enough. I don't want to stay here for too long, so I already, again, like I said, I went through this a couple of times. See, this is the nose I wanted. For some reason it doesn't fit well with this face, with all of the gesturing and all of that, so I need to go with this one. I wanted this one, I need to go with this one. So yeah, like nose height is as low as I can have it, and then depth as further away from the face as I can have it. This is the best I can do. And then there is the hair. Okay, the hair, I also had this problem where I wanted some of the hairs that are like cut from the side, like this or this. Personally, I actually wanted this one, right? Thing is, the ear just feels out of place for me. It's like there's way too much head above the ears, right? Like, I don't know why I feel that way, but I don't like it. See, with this one, it's better. I just don't necessarily like it as much. Then, of course, it's bald and shaved, which I don't like either. I mean, I could work with shave. Then there's, of course, helmet, which is the one that I ended up using in all of my past characters. This one that I don't really know what it is. This one that just looks weird on the front. No, it's like what was the name of that movie with Cameron Diaz that she used like cum as like hair gel, and like, she had like a bunch of hair on the front, just like upwards. I don't remember the name of that movie. It looks like this a little bit. I don't like it. But no, that's color. This thing, and this is just poor maintenance. Like there's no excuse to have this hair. So we are relegated to the helmet hair. Then a little bit clearer hair. Is this? Yeah, because this is kind of reddish, and then this is just full on red. So yeah, it has to be this color. This is the thing, I don't like this face with scruff. I usually have scruff on my characters. I don't like this face with scruff, so I'm just leaving it like this. Facial color, we don't need to touch anything. So yeah, this is our character. Doesn't look hideous, it's not a supermodel, but it will do the job. So, let's get going.
Profile reconstruction complete.
Nate Shepard, Spacer, Soul Survivor, and Infiltrator. Do we accept? Yes, I accept. Once you confirm it. See, this is something I don't like. Why can't I change my hair? Like right at the game. I mean, it's an old game. I know that that's just limitations of the engine and stuff like that, but
identification confirmed.
See, I wanted to go to Insanity because that's how I played, but because I haven't played through this game in this computer, it doesn't let me go higher than Veteran. So that's the only option that we have available. It's kind of a shame, but Veteran will have to do. Auto level, target assist, I'm okay with all of that. And let's get going with the presentation. I'm gonna shut up now just so you can appreciate the epic music.
What about Shepard? He's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of his life.
Military service runs in the family. Both his parents were in the Navy.
He saw his whole unit die on a cruise. He could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
I forgot I was supposed to read this, so I had the mic muted. Sorry about that. But yeah, we all know what happened. We discovered on Mars the Mass Effect, the technology that allows us to just travel through space. And that's why the game is called that way, because that's what makes possible all of the technology that, you know, makes us a star-faring civilization.
The Arcturus Prime relay's in range. Initiating transmission sequence. Commander? We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot, acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Board is green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1. Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him. You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid.
The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Of course, I'm gonna agree with Joker. Joker is one of the best characters in the entire saga.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Yeah, and I'm gonna mess with you a little bit.
Great. You pissed the captain off, and now I'm going to pay for it.
Don't blame me. The captain's always in a bad mood.
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
So many memories. What do you say?
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
Yeah.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting.
Yeah, everyone is gonna just tell me to go to the captain. But we have a couple of conversations.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
So in this game is way more important to investigate on conversations than in any other game. Because the point is that all of the conversations that you have options are gonna kind of tick with this thing. I think it's, yes. See? Renegade points and Paragon points. And these are really important because that's gonna open up charm and intimidation. And that gives you access to unique options on dialogue that you're not gonna have otherwise. I'm just looking at my character. I hope you're not... Is he... Does he have a lazy eye? Oh, come on, really? Well, I mean, that's the character I have. I'm not gonna change it, but... I'm gonna go... 1 extra on intimidation. Because you can depend on just the skill alone to actually win in combat. Especially because we're only on veteran. I don't expect too much trouble to happen, but...
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Yes, but I heard you arguing.
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
Yes.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run?
See, everyone feels it.
Doesn't
Everyone feels that there's something wrong with this mission.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper. Less chance of security leaks, too. Plus, there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
A cover?
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't.
Everyone loves Anderson, come on.
Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself.
I want a life-size statue.
Don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission.
Yeah.
He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
Yeah. Somehow it's not gonna be related to me, am I right?
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
Plus he's a Spectre. That was long ago. Yeah, I don't... Yeah, live and let live.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board, especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Yeah, if I was playing by myself, I would probably go back to the investigation options and go through the other paths. I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, look into it. I trust you, Presley.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Is there something else I can interact, or there's just another conversation? Yeah.
Right, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Oh, you watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
Damn it, Jenkins.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Yeah, the doctor's right. Yeah, the doctor's right.
Only a fool goes looking for a fight, Corporal.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
You'll do fine.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Nah.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
There's no rush. Yeah, that's the irony.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not going to screw this up.
Nihilus.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
Nah, he hasn't fought treasure moths with his bare hands.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
That is dangerous. Yeah, I'm more worried about the danger part.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
Exactly.
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
Yeah, I mean, if we have the option, let's ask
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre.
Well, thank you.
Always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds. Just like you on a cruise.
See, I could go on this kid, like, show some respect. No, those are bad memories. Please don't talk about it.
I try not to think about it, Kuz.
Sorry, Commander. I didn't mean to offend you. I respect what you did there. We all do.
Let's not dwell on the past, Commander. Was there something else you needed?
Yeah, talk me about Eden Prime.
Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Yeah, okay. Let's go.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Goodbye, Chakwas. See you soon, Jenkins. See you very soon.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
Yeah, but where is Anderson?
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way.
On his
I'm
way.
interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
Beyond beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Not necessarily a threat, just...
Do you know something?
Yeah.
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
We are.
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I figured that out.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
But why the secrecy?
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
Prothean? Remind me my history class on high school.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why did we tell the Council? I mean, since we have the option.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Ding ding ding.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
I should have known.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
You?
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
So you're okay with this?
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
But first I have some questions. Like the Protheans.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
And Eden Prime, how does it
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, It will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
And this beacon?
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology. Even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Wrong hands?
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Terminus, this is going
The
too
Attican
long.
Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Okay, let's go.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Oh,
Bring
this
it
is
up
gonna
on
be
screen.
good.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't. Need evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
There it is. The big boys.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
That movement.
Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
We're going in.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Against that thing? On foot? Are you crazy, Captain?
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Silas, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
There's no eye in team.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Okay, we'll support this guy, sir.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
There it is. Gameplay. Yep, and you?
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. You're gone.
Oh god. What happened here?
This is the only thing you're gonna say, Jenkins. Feel sorry about your legacy. Oh! I forgot that this moves a lot. See, I'm not moving the mouse. It just does it by himself. Yep. Boom. Yeah. Switch out the pistol. Yeah. And if I remember correctly, there should be a cache or like a box of loot around here. Yes. It's not an RPG if the devs didn't hit loot anywhere. First aid interface, okay. Yeah, I don't remember anything else being hidden around here.
Oh God, what happened here?
You've already said that, Jenkins. Focus on the mission, stay alert. Pull your guns out, something's gonna happen, I feel it in my bones. Stay on formation. Come on, move up. Jenkins! Jenkins, stay on formation! Jenkins! No! Jenkins! What the? I'm covered! Okay, I forgot this was a thing. Oh, I'm almost dead. What? They really hit and hard? Oh, good one. Look at Kaidan, saving the day.
I think we got him, Commander.
Jenkins, are you okay? No, he's not.
Right through his shields. We're at a chance.
Yeah, I almost died myself.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, sir.
Okay, you're the only one I have left. Be my meat shield. So there's nothing... Yeah, there's no loot here. See, that's something that this game really needed. A sprint button outside of combat. Oh. Oh, no, run!
Shields down.
No, come on. Heal. Wait,
Got some burned out buildings
wait,
here.
he has no health. Look at that.
Bodies.
He literally has no more health.
I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
And I have the heal on cooldown, so... Veteran is really fucking hard, holy shit. Shock absorbers. I feel like we need to wait and heal again. This is not looking good.
Eden Prime will never be the same again.
Yeah, without Jenkins they will never recover. Come on. Just move up a little bit. Try to stay... done. Okay, now we can move up.
Engaging target.
There. Okay, where... I see you. I see you. Come on. There. There should be another one. There's a red triangle there. Bam! Kill these things just because I can.
I think we're good, Commander.
And now look for loot, which I think I see it. Oh, that's just medicine. I mean, I already used one, might as well grab another one. Gel. There's nothing there, and I don't really remember anything else of value, so... There she is. Wow! I completely forgot that was gonna happen. See, when I was testing the game, I never got that far, so now it's completely new to me. Well, not completely new, it's just... I don't remember it very well. It's been a long time. No! Come on, get in cover. Switch to the insta-kill. And show them what... no, oh, then... She's dealing with them. Okay, she's a badass.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was gonna make it.
We both almost died twice to drones. And you dealt with two Geth by yourself. Welcome aboard. No questions asked. You don't even need to know our names.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns. Nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
What happened to your unit?
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush.
Classic.
I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
Yeah, you couldn't really do anything, although you're kind of a badass, so I'm actually glad that you don't have anyone with you.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, sir. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
You know, I have an opening in my group. Would you like to join us?
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
Okay, but first, holy shit, there's a lot of stuff. Okay,
what else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
Exactly.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
And are they still alive?
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Yeah, you weren't with them, so I don't think they're alive. Sorry about that.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Yeah, I already asked this. Nihilus.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
What's that face?
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
I just realized something, like, the original Mass Effect had better faces than Andromeda on launch. That's actually pretty funny.
Move out.
Equipment screen. Yeah, I have mods and I have stuff like that. I'm probably not worried too much about it right now. But I do want to use the perks. Yeah, just like put everything on dialogue because this is the only character that can actually have that. You're gonna go decryption because you're the only character that has this right now. And you're gonna go combat armor, shield boosts for everyone. Oh no, your shield. No, then never mind. Do more damage. Or regenerate health. This may be useful. And then do more damage. Yeah, just have her do my job for me, basically. And now, let's see all of the goodies. There's nothing over there. And we of course have this poor guy. Just gave his life to, I don't know, the Geth gods. And now of course I can send people with the tactical view. So I can send Kaidan here and Ashley there. And that doesn't really do anything, but might as well do it, since I can. Oh, one shot. Is she actually... No, she's not shooting. Can I move forward a little bit? There. Done. I wasn't done. I wasn't looking at the minimap. Okay. Are we done now? Yes, they're actually talking now. Huh. You have something to say. Come on. Come here. Come.
We should move, Commander.
Ah, that's nothing. Okay. So this thing.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
Any survivors?
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Okay. We're gonna rejoin with our Turian friend, Ashley. Now you know what a Turian Spectre looks like. Oh, it's telling me to save, okay. I think this is the only game that has the quick save on F6 instead of F5.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
Oh.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Okay, I have my guard up. This is a pretty neat decoration. And they're zombies.
God, they're still alive.
Of course.
What did the Geth do to them?
Oh, and these guys actually, I think they explode if they get too close to you. No, kill. Yeah, they explode. Come on, the insta-kill. What? How can this thing take so many bullets? Is this? No, this is just loot. You have something to say, say it.
It must take a few hours for the spikes to turn people into husks.
Oh, okay. How does she know that that's what the spikes do? No one has seen Geths outside the Veil. How do you know the technology? Are you working with them? Ashley? I'm watching you. Ooh, what's this? Loot. And this is nothing.
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Yeah, but we can do that thanks to Kaidan. Wait here. Beep beep beep. Beep beep.
Humans, thank the Maker.
Hurry, close the door before they come back.
No, you're safe.
Don't worry, we'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What happens to this guy? Well, no, first let's ask this, because he's probably gonna have some interesting insight.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geths swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers.
Yeah.
Bringers of darkness.
He's gonna have comments like this.
Of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
And my friend?
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack. That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
We actually asked for a Turian, not for Nihilus. He doesn't know who Nihilus is. Probably he's seen another Turian.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
And the assistant.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Yeah, I have a better method.
Say goodnight, Manuel.
You cannot silence the truth. My voice must be heard.
Yep.
Oh my god! What did you do?
That might have been a little extreme, Commander.
Come on,
you
it was
just
funny.
Go around whacking people in the head.
Come on, he would have been doing something stupid.
It was only a matter of time until he did something crazy.
Yeah, for that.
I suppose you're right. By the time he wakes up, the meds will have kicked in.
See? I saved the day by punching a random guy in the face.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
Good luck, Commander.
Do you have loots? No? Meh. Is there gonna be any loot hidden? No. And probably there's nothing that important either way. Anyway, so... yeah. Let's just do a hard one here, just in case something happens. Yeah. Right there. There it is. Commando guy. Attack! Or no attack.
Saren.
Ooh. Nihilus.
Nihilus.
Almost.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
I think he got played.
What is that? Off in the distance.
Oh.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
Yeah, I see it. I see it, and it's gigantic and terrifying, and I don't want to go near it. Why is it throwing smoke? Where are the flames? Wait, what? Who's shooting at me? Identify yourself. Oh, okay, now we're actually far away. We can... boom. Did I shoot it? Whoa. That's it? That's it. Okay. There's gonna be some loots here and there. And the first dialogue, which I do remember there's people hidden here and you can convince them to give you something. Like a rifle, I guess? What was it?
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
It's safe.
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
You do.
I still can't believe it.
Pay
when
up.
I saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you
Tell me what
remember
happened.
about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
Yeah.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
A fighting chance against that thing? Come on.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
And the ship?
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
Jamming signals.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, it felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
Yep. That's what happens.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
Okay, you're hiding something and I don't like that.
If there's something you're not telling me.
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
Oh, and that's why you rhymed here. Didn't you, you rat?
You greedy bastard. You weren't running for your life. You were running to check on your merchandise.
No, it's not like that. I just knew there were some packages here, something we could use.
Just what I said.
Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
Yeah, but I don't buy that you only had a pistol.
I'm only gonna ask this once. Think long and hard before you lie to me again. Are you sure all you've got is one lousy pistol?
No, wait, I just remembered. I just had it in my pocket. You might as well take that too. That's everything, really.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
Really?
Would you rather be a snitch or a corpse?
Powell. His name's Powell.
Ah, you've ratted him quick.
That's all I know, really. So let's try to keep things friendly from here on in, okay?
Yeah. You can, go live your miserable life.
I have to go.
Good luck.
Oh. Ah, that's what he gave me. Okay. Now I'm stealing all of your stuff. Medium Guardian. Okay. So. I feel like there's gonna be more loot, like hidden around here, but nah. Oh,
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Yep, we found Nihilus, and there is the loot. Shit. Okay, how do I get to the loot without burning to death? I can't jump. Okay, whoa, whoa. Come on. Character got stuck walking to a wall. Well, I didn't die. That's, I guess, the bright side of the story. Oh, I can just heal up. And then take this. Wait, what? Zero Medigel? I mean, I'm at 5, so I'm not gonna complain, but...
Something's moving, over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Don't sneak up to soldiers like that.
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
The other one? I mean, we know what happened because of the cutscene, but Shepard hasn't seen anything, so...
What the hell are you talking about?
There were 2 Turians here. Your friend and another one he called Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
And the beacon?
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble.
Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
Geth didn't find you. Cole mentioned you. Yeah, I mean, since we have interrogated the guy.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks. For the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
But do you have items?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch! We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
You're pathetic.
Hand over those grenades. Now.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
You're lying.
Too many people died here for you to start jerking me around.
Okay, alright. There was something else. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
Okay, explain what happened.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick. 1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance.
Oh, I remember.
I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute.
Lazy son of a bitch.
You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift.
Yeah.
I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
You make me sick.
You ditch work. Then you cower back here and do nothing while the Geth butcher everyone else.
I don't even have a gun. What was I supposed to do? Run out there and die? I couldn't save them. Nobody could. It was horrible.
He does have a point though. Like, he wasn't going to just kill himself over, you know, nothing.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
And the ship?
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
Okay. You can
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
High explosive, so that's what he had. Whoa. I don't... Oh, wow. That's a bug. That's definitely a bug. Can I change weapons? I can. Can I change back? Perfect. Crouch. Oh, use the shield, you cheaty little bastard. There. Okay. What about you? Whoa! They kill him? Yeah. Whoa! Okay then. Attack. Oh! Wait, that was me! I killed him, Kaidan. Ha! Take that. My kill is bigger than yours. Wait, can I actually go around him? Was there? No, there wasn't anything here. Yeah, worth a try. Okay, can I see something? No. Probably worth it to just take cover right here and change to... Wow! They can actually take a shot when they're on full shields. Ow. Oh, got him. Because they don't go down, I don't know if I'm hitting them or not. They don't even flinch. Do you really need all of those shields? Just remove the shields, I guess. I can't get...
I've lost shields!
There. Are my allies actually hitting anything? I can't aim with this thing. What's happening? Why does it move so much? Okay, one more. Oh, there's another one. Oh, no, failed. Oh no, did I hit him? Or maybe someone else killed him. Okay, done. Yeah, because we can't run, we're out of combat.
Smells like smoke and death.
What about you?
It used to be beautiful here.
Yeah, well, now it has character. Surviving a war makes a landscape more interesting. I'm gonna heal up and just take the Medigel. It says 0, but I guess it's because it's -1 and I take it before it goes away, so it counts as 0 because it negates each other. I don't know. Okay, just hard save here just in case. Ooh.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
I love what you did with this place. It looks... I mean... scary is not the word. Gruesome, maybe? Destination, Geth ambush. Ooh.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Oh.
Hurry! We need to
Really?
find
Are you sure about that? You know, maybe it was a ghost. The Geth must have planted them. Come on, Kaidan. Oh! No, run away! Run to cover! Do I have... Yeah. Oh, come on, Kaidan. Don't... Where are they? Oh! I got you! It's like the dogs at the fair. They like go sideways and you hit them, and then you get a prize, which is XP and a level up. Hey, whoa. But that's a... How is this guy with a rocket launcher? Okay, one less. Where is the rocket launcher guy? There? There. Oosh. Done. Okay, now we have to actually rush it a little bit. There's probably loot down there. I want the loot. And I'm on like the last bit of health that I have. Kaidan is almost dead. Did Kaidan go down? Okay, one less. One. Is he gonna show up? Yeah, Kaidan definitely going down. Now, take cover. Push, almost dead. Take cover for what? Where is the bomb? Oh, there. Okay, and this is the way to go, so we have to explore before going in, because there's probably loot hidden around. You stupid devs trying to hide loot from me. I will find everything and I will sell it, and probably won't buy anything useful with that money. No, there's no loot. What? This is the perfect place to hide loot, and actually good loot. Okay. Chance wasted, devs. Chance wasted. Take it. Whoa! Nope, nope. Back out. Did I hit him? I don't know if I hit him or not. What? Okay. They got him. And then... whoop. There's another one. Always with the shields. When will you learn? There's nothing that can stop me. Ooh. Music is gone. Okay. That's not ominous at all. And we're back to being unable to run. Okay. Where is that? I knew you will hide loot somewhere. You tried to trick me. Before you didn't hide any loot because you thought I wouldn't find it if you hit it next time. I will stop searching or something. I will never stop. I will find all of your loots and I will sell them all. I will buy, don't know, like something that looks fancy but it's absolutely useless. There's nothing up there. Okay. Oh, but there's definitely something down there. There and there, the only. Okay. More decryption. Decryption has to mean good loot inside, right? I'm actually not checking anything out because that will take way too long, but I will go over it when the stream is done. I will choose the best of the best, and I will become even stronger than before. And this is the famous beacon. It doesn't look that powerful. Capture point recovered. Mission achieved.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
And you're
Roger,
gonna touch
Normandy.
it.
Standing by.
You're gonna touch ancient technology. Yeah, look at her. That was a really good idea, actually. No, don't get involved. Let her die. And Shepard brains exploded. The end.
No, don't touch it. It's too dangerous.
Oh. Okay. And that was a sad day, and the trumpets announced that a commander had fallen on the line of duty, and everyone had to wear some, like, bandana of a specific color.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime, the Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
Okay. Anger management. Oh, look at the nose. That's nice.
This human must be eliminated.
See, it's the little things that you really don't pay attention to that surprise you.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
Oh no, I'm still alive. Shit. I thought I wouldn't have to see you.
How are you feeling?
Like shit. Oh, there's no option to say like shit, okay. Well, I'm okay, I guess. Tough guy route.
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
See, I want to say you were careless, but because I'm still alive and I will have to deal with you longer, I don't blame you.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Don't smile.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
Was I hurt? No, because I'm completely fine, so...
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
Nah, more like a nightmare.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
Just a normal dream.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Okay.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
Oh, yeah, Jenkins died. That happened.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
And why is she here?
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
I mean, she did carry us through that mission, so...
Williams is a good soldier.
Yeah.
She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
And let's kill some Geth.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
We're not talking about prediction, we're talking about security. Where is, you know, like interstellar vigilance on patrols, something? No?
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I really want to send them to hell, but I do want to become a Spectre, so...
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
Nah, that's not the answer I wanted.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
So a human Spectre will kill him. That's how it works. Spectre justice, that's how Jenkins would have wanted it.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
A vision.
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
Our death? Not too specific. War. Again, too specific. More like a warning.
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people.
What's happening with my eyes?
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
It's like they're closing through the sides of my head inwards. And I don't like that. See, if I was just playing by myself, I would probably just redo the entire thing, but we already committed.
What are we gonna tell him? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology, blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction, whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
Not on my watch.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We expose him. Yeah.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Yes. So first we ransack the entire place, if there is anything to loot. I mean, it's our own ship, we're literally stealing from ourselves, but... I mean, better in my pocket than just gathering dust on some storeroom. So, you know it was your fault, right? How are you?
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Yeah, he'll be missed. Was a good kid.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
Yeah, actually, the teams are of 3, and, you know, we needed an extra one, and you were there. That could have been the case. You would have been left behind just like everyone else in that mission, and we will never see you again.
I need to go speak with Joker.
Goodbye, Commander.
Oh, that's it? Come on. I expected more than that. How are you, Chakwas?
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Ooh, personal questions.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls.
Huh.
Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined.
Well, you have
But
me.
humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse, and the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
You can always have me run checkups on you, or I don't know where I'm going with this, but yeah, that.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth, or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
You will. Who will patch me up?
What do you know about Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How well do you know the Lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
An L2, that's the bionic thing, right? The chip.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Huh.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Shepard's locker. A bunch of shit that I will probably never use. And... No? Your unnamed characters, completely unimportant to my legend. Caden! What's up, dude?
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Oh, no conversation. I'll break into that armor of yours. You'll see. Ooh. Oh, so this is where I had to go, right? Oh no, I had to talk to Joker, so... Come back in. Yeah, I missed the Mass Effect 2 quarters. This is just too small.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
Okay. But can I actually use the elevator now? Ah. There's the Mako. Oh, the requisition officer works already. What? I'm not even the officer in charge of the ship.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Huh.
Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
That's actually something that... I don't know if it was Mass Effect 2 or Mass Effect 3. You actually had to buy licenses to be able to buy the items. I never understood that, but yeah, this is what happens in this world.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
Yeah, it wasn't Mass Effect 2 or 3, it was this guy. I had to buy the licenses for this guy.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
New items.
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased. But I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless. And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
Okay. So show me what you have.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Nothing that's actually... Ooh, unique items. Can I buy this already? Okay. That increases the amount of stuff that I can hold, which is really nice. Especially the med one. Ooh, Miko. Some XP. Here I can change the equipment of the people that I have. The people that I don't have, of course I can't do it. And there's the engine. And here is the base station. Where base. Probably I'm not pronouncing it correctly. I will explain as we move on.
Shame about Jenkins, Commander.
Ah, you don't talk to me either. If you're not the captain of the ship, no one cares about you. So yeah, let's move on. Let's talk to Presley and Joker. Ooh, what's this room? Ah, yeah, the communication room. Can I interact with anything? I can. Presley, what happened?
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Yeah, I mean, was a good kid. He actually grew on me after he died. And of course now, engage.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Oh yeah. Cue that epic music, baby.
Size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
Oh, the sound effect. It was gone.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Well,
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
They're blind.
I'm not gonna sit on my ass just because the Council doesn't want to do anything. If they won't stop Saren, I will.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres.
You're really mean.
The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres.
Shit.
Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
I like you already. Okay, so let's try to touch everything we can. Ooh. Override a computer. Argos Rock Cluster. Ah, this is a side quest. And this? Hello. Oh.
These allegations are very serious. I can't just... This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consul in confidence, and her lawyer, and she betrayed that confidence. All right. I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash.
I think I remember this quest. The Elcor is mad because he thinks that one of the prostitutes spoke... Well, prostitutes. I'm calling her a prostitute, but maybe that's not what she is. One of the prostitutes actually, like, talked about stuff that he told her in privacy. I mean, if you tell something to a prostitute that's actually worth money, you shouldn't really be surprised when it goes public. Dean Korlak.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
Yes, apparently you can tell me a bunch of stuff about you.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
Yeah, prepare to be interrupted again.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Tell me about it anyway.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
Crazy theory. The Volus are the Jawas of Mass Effect.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Dan. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Of course, because we are the Earth Clan.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
Hey.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
Huh. Why so cranky?
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Well, it's been nice talking to you, Din.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
And what happened to you? I actually love how the Elcor speak.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
The consort?
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious, you have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel. Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort. I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Why?
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Wait, that's it? You're not gonna say anything else? Come on. Let me...
Strained greeting, human. This is really not a good time.
Oh, so you're not gonna really give me the quest?
Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that,
what happened?
What did this Asari do to get you so...
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive.
Okay.
Good luck with your problem.
Thanks to you, human.
And I can speak with the other guy alone, so... Okay. Beep.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Okay, let's talk to you.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
Are you real? Of course not. Virtual guide.
What does that mean?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Okay. Interesting.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
CSEC.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
And the embassies?
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
And that other guy was talking about concessions. They've been here for like 2,000 and something years ago. We only haven't been in like not even 20.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Yeah, that means a little bit of a ripoff.
Why weren't they made a council race?
The Council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid in times of disaster. It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
Yeah, so it's for our own good. I've heard that before.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
And what do you think about it?
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Okay.
Do you know anything about Spectres?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is hand-picked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
And the Citadel Council?
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
Yep, sounds too perfect.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Yeah, we heard that before. Okay, go away.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
And you?
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
Oh, you know me.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
I'm notable people.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
What's that?
I just used it.
Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal
Come on,
yourself.
Shepard. You're dumb, but you're not that dumb.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Sephiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
Are you busy or can you talk?
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
So when did you get out of work? Maybe we can, go get something to drink. Maybe? No?
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Another pumpkin for Halloween. Maybe that doesn't make any sense in English. Oh.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
It is, isn't it? I can steal everything they want, they don't use, and no one says anything.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
It is good to meet you, sarcastic lie. Come on. Oh, Executor Palin. Hi.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
I go where I want. Who are you? Yeah, if I say who are you, he immediately assumes that it's a no.
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor Palin, head of CSEC. It's my job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel. Was there something you needed, Commander?
Someone like me? What are you implying?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
I don't agree.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
Nope.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
Huh.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Well...
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres. They'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
But I want to be expected.
The galaxy needs people like that. People who do the dirty jobs.
I agree. But they need to be held to a higher standard. They need to be accountable. Saren's out of control. We both know that. But because he's a Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do anything about it. Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
Maybe this guy is not, being an asshole. He actually has a point.
But not all Spectres are like Saren.
True. But the potential is always there.
I will become a Spectre and change your mind.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Well, then fuck you.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Do you have anything I can steal? Yes. Is he gonna mind that I'm hacking his computer? Another secondary quest. What is this flag that I keep seeing? See that flag on the minimap right there, the white one. Ooh, what's this? Who are you?
This place seems strange. I wish there were more humans around.
And you?
Don't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secrets.
Of course she wouldn't. She'd be tossed out the nearest airlock if she did.
I suppose. Besides, Nick, the consort's nothing like the girls back on the colonies. She's...
You don't have to do it with her. You can just talk to her if you want.
Is that all you did, Jazz? Just talk?
I didn't say that.
Ha! I bet you did too.
Shut up, Fredericks.
Okay, so everyone is fucking this consort.
What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
No, it is.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
Tell me about the consort.
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Prices. I want.
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Wow. Oh, where is
Can
she?
you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
Hi, kids. So I don't... Ooh, Nasana.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
You have a name.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Maybe after the reunion. Ooh, bartender.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
Commander.
You know who I am?
Always has the same thing.
Your arrival created a bigger-than-average stir among the diplomats and hangers-on around here. There's always something new happening around here. I could fill you in on some points of interest if you'd like.
Of course.
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies, not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I'd try Flux or Cora's Den.
Okay.
What is Shaira's?
The consort, she entertains clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Entertainment.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
My kind of place.
Goodbye.
I'm going to Cora.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
Ooh. It's one of these things, like the green box that take care of the Citadel. The Keepers? I think they were the Keepers. Well, better being a Keeper than being a Collector, right? And below there's well, I mean, we could just go on foot, right? Taking in the views, the vistas. Look at that fake sky. Beautiful. Water fountains that barely create any physics effects. Everything is pretty. And no one is talking about anything, apparently. Is this where I need to go? No, I think this is just to go down below to Cora and all of that. And that is the...
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
Yeah.
Please do not disturb the Keepers.
Can I disturb it?
Please do not disturb the Keepers. Please do not disturb the Keepers.
Come on.
Please do not disturb the Keepers.
It's not gonna allow me to do anything.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 2. You are standing near the base of the Citadel Tower, one of the Presidium's most recognizable and important structures. Behind me is the spectacular relay
Relay,
monument,
that's what it's
a scale
called.
model representation of a Prothean mass relay. To your left is one of the Keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see Keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in any way. The Keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
Rehabilitation, that's electroshock, right?
Tell me about the relay monument.
Discovered by the Asari who first arrived at the Citadel, the relay monument is one of the station's most interesting and controversial features. What is the meaning behind this striking piece of art? Is it a tribute to Prothean vanity? A reminder of their conquest of the galaxy through mass relay technology? Or perhaps it is a symbol of unity, a Prothean acknowledgement that the relays would eventually lead other species here to the Citadel. No one can say for sure, making the relay monument a favorite topic of discussion among academics and scholars.
What if I told you that it is actually a functioning relay?
Tell me about the Citadel Tower.
Housing both the council chambers and Citadel control, the tower is one of the most important buildings on the station. Access to these areas is restricted to those with the appropriate clearance.
I have that clearance.
What happens in Citadel Control?
Citadel Control handles all incoming and outbound transit. Every ship within 2,000 kilometers of the Citadel is under the jurisdiction of Citadel Control. At peak capacity, they are responsible for monitoring upwards of 1,000 vessels.
That's too many vessels.
I'd like to hear more about the council chambers.
The business of the Council, which often has far-reaching effects on the galactic community, is conducted in a room at the apex of the Citadel Tower. The council chambers themselves are truly a magnificent sight to behold, though few get to experience the view in person. Typically, only the councilors, ambassadors, and high-ranking officials, along with various support staff, are allowed access.
It's not open to the public?
What if someone has business with the council?
The average citizen must go through the proper channels if they wish an audience with the council. This is usually arranged through their respective ambassadors.
Makes sense.
Even then, few are given access to the actual council chambers. In most cases, the ambassador acts on behalf of the citizen.
And I have to go there.
I'm scheduled to have an audience with the council.
Only a handful of visitors to the Citadel are ever granted that privilege. I would be jealous, but that is outside the scope of my programming.
I mean, I will help you, but I don't know anything about programming yet.
I'd like to know more about the Keepers.
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance of the entire station. Citadel regulations protect the Keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties. Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel, but are typically found in and around the tower.
Any particular reason there are so many Keepers in this area?
The Keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary control systems. Many of the station's systems, such as navigation and life support, function automatically. It is believed the Keepers operate those systems from inside the tower's inaccessible core. The Keepers also make frequent appearances in the council chamber itself, though they appear to be just passing through on their way to some other destination.
So no one really gives a fuck about them.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
Okay, let's go up. To the famous elevators on Mass Effect. Or infamous, more specifically. Oh, what's happening with this lighting? Too intense. Nope, that's not it.
The council isn't gonna ask me any questions, are they?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
I can't talk to them? I want to acknowledge what she said. No? Nah, boo. Give me the choice to acknowledge her. That's what I wanted, but it's gone now.
Saren's hiding something.
How
Give
did
me
he
more
get-
time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
How did you came here faster than me?
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
I like your goggles. Where do I get one?
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you. You don't want to keep the Council waiting.
I mean, I do, but probably I can't.
I bet all these staircases aren't just for show. They make for good defensive positions if this place is ever attacked.
Yep. And you, Caden?
We sure have to climb a lot of stairs to reach the Council. I think that's supposed to be symbolic of their importance.
There should be people talking about, you know, us there.
The Volus won't be joining the Council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move. But the Volus? No.
Strategic
the
move?
Are likely to be next, then the Elcor.
You may be right, though the Hadar need to lighten up a bit first.
You just don't like them because you have trouble understanding them.
So we came here last and we're just going in front of everyone else. Yep, that's human tradition. Hey Anderson, we're ready.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations.
Oh, he's
Nihilus
dead.
was a fellow Spectre.
Hi.
And a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
How did you get involved?
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me.
Why?
I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Insults. He hates us. No, that's not. That just direct.
You can expect me to kill you the next time we meet.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose.
Ooh.
The humans are wasting your time, Counselor.
Arrogant bastard.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now?
Apparently.
How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You won't see the truth, no. Yeah, what's the point?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
You can perfectly see that he has been modified. He has like robot eyes and all of that. Like, why can no one else see that?
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
How do you know Saren?
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
So now what?
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Yeah. We can use him to hunt down the other Turian.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
Hey, you can't just...
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Any other leads?
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district.
Oh, yes.
Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
And what about you and Saren?
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Wow. So we'll die. No, I'm not like that. Come on.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars. It causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions. But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say this. Or maybe I would. Like, is this gonna give me renegade points? Let's try it out.
Sometimes 1,000 people must die so 1,000,000 can live.
But only if there's no other way.
Oh, he just says the same
Saren
thing.
doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game. And the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics. Doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
I mean, probably they are, right?
You and Saren have a history.
I already...
What happened?
About 20 years, but I saw how he operates. No conscience. No hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent
Our
civilians.
ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
We're too independent. Yeah, we are.
Maybe they'd let us join the Council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the Council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the Council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests too.
Yeah, we have to dominate them, and then we'll dominate the council.
Who cares if we get a seat on the council? What's the big deal?
If the council passes a ruling on an interstellar matter, we have to follow it. We don't have the fleets or political allies to defy them. Once we get a seat on the council, we'll be able to influence those rulings, protect our own interests. No more jumping through hoops whenever we want something. Take this mess we're in now. If humanity had a seat on the council, we'd just send the Citadel fleet out to take care of Saren and his Geth. Problem solved.
Yep, that's actually a good point.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
I thought this embassy was supposed to help humans.
Harkin may be human, but he's also an ass. He's had more than his share of chances. If the embassy wasn't protecting him, he would have been fired 15 years ago. CSEC is better off without him.
Yeah, I just realized that I muted my... Yeah, okay, never mind.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
Is this legal?
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
And yet we got caught off guard when we had Nihilus aboard the Normandy.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
Jenkins was right. They send another behind the one that went rogue.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done. Like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation. But with him gone, things are still up in the air.
And last question.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
And Varlavon.
Tell me about Varlavon.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius, doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, Spectres. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
Okay, then.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the Ambassador's office if you need anything else.
So we did get rejected by the Council. Didn't want to help us kill Saren. Didn't even want to acknowledge that Saren went rogue. And now we have to deal with this shit alone. What's happening with Ashley?
So, this is where the Council passes judgment on all us little folk, huh? Ever get the feeling we're in over our heads, Commander?
Yeah, constantly.
This is it. The very heart of the Citadel, the pinnacle of galactic power. Kinda makes your head spin if you think about it too much.
I'm completely fine. This is where I belong. Making decisions and, you know, just ruling over everyone like a iron-fisted tyrant. Well, I know that that guy is gonna give me a quest, but kind of have run out of time. So, I'm gonna leave it here, and really, Ashley, you're gonna get in front of me now? There. I'm gonna leave it here, and we'll continue the next day with all of these small side quests that we have been gathering around, and we will probably get way more, because I do remember a couple of them and where they are. So, until next time. Adiós.